do apologize for the technical difficulties. It froze, came into the library because I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. And it froze. YouTube, I am over the age of 18 YouTube, so please do not give me a false community guideline strike. So let me show y'all the library. So this is the library. School has a real library with all the books for y'all. I've never read like a real book in here just because, like I said, I never actually needed it. But I guess today's the day where we'll walk around. Hey, cats, glad you could be here. Do apologize for that. I knew it would freeze, kind of, but I really hoped it didn't. But glad you could join this one. So this is my school's library. We have a real one. All right, we have an online library, which is what I commonly use because it has like the academic journal articles. And then we have the library with all the books in here. This is like my second time being in here. People normally come in here for photo shoots, to be honest. But I don't even know how to operate this. How do you know which section is which? So they have like 3 editions of this. Oh, they tell you it here, I think. Okay, they have English literature. Ooh, they have Anglo-Saxon and early Middle English. That would be really interesting to see. Let's look for the early Middle English stuff. Kat said, Mia, FSU did that by a brick and mortar thing too. Really? Wow. So I guess a library is required. I mean, hey, it would be cool to like, I'm a screen record and I'll probably post like an outfit video. Like, this is the day. The hat and the scarf, it was a Christmas gift from Stu. The shirt was from Shein. I got this last year. The pants, these are Adidas. These are from my sister's closet. She was doing a closet clean out. This is a shirt. I actually made it into a tote bag because I went to a sustainability event. If y'all want me to show you how to do this, I can do it. And then these shoes are from Converse's, and my sweater is from Niagara Falls, Canada. If you want to see me in Niagara Falls, Canada, go to my YouTube playlist and watch my Canada playlist videos. And then we have this water. This water is Pure Life water, guys. I mean, it's purified. I like spring water, and I did not know this was purified, but it's not the best water. It's just like basic water, to be honest. What are y'all saying? Hey, Evan, glad you could be here. Glad you could be here. Evan said all the OGs in the house. Nice. Glad you could be here. And shout out to all the people who were on the previous stream. If you hopped over to this stream, thank you so much for sticking around with Uniquely Mia. Was handling technical difficulties. I want to show you guys my library. My school has like 5 floors. I've never been on all 5 floors, so we're gonna go on those floors today and I'll show you guys. But this is, as Kat said earlier, this is the brick and mortar version. And remember, I'm Uniquely Mia, also known as Mia. I show you my life is like all opinion, people, and ideas are welcome as long as we communicate to each other in a kind, respectful way. I went to the gym today, so if you want to see Uniquely Mia at the gym, check out my previous live stream from today. Oh, nice! You were doing your nails, Evan. Very nice. What colors are you doing? Evan said, "I'm so glad." Okay, there's no trolls here today. All right. I look super comfy. Thanks, Evan. Yeah, the hat is very comfy and it has like fleece inside. Kat said also, okay, the main big library. Oh, also the no, because like the thing about it, it's like a good backdrop. The books for a photo shoot, guys. When I like released my book, I did my own marketing. So I actually came to the library and I took pictures. But those pictures on my Instagram, I'll probably post the YouTube shorts for y'all. I don't think I ever did that. So I came in here and used it as a photo shoot. But like the books are a good backdrop. It's a really good backdrop in my opinion. But let me walk and respond to your comments. But I want to find the Anglo-Saxon and Middle English section. That was really interesting. I saw on the sign. You've seen a whole bunch. Wow, witch photo shoots? That's funny. Witch photo shoots in the library? Wow. Evan said, Mia, I boil and cool my water when I'm kind of sick. Wow, okay. I've never done that before. But hey, if it works for you, you're all good. Hey, look at that. Glad you could be here. Kat said, yeah, I was talking about buying a brick to be on the floor outside, like you were mentioning. I was talking about buying a brick to be on the floor outside, like you were mentioning. I said that? Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, in the previous stream. Oh, you want I can't do that though because like that book is $200 and like what's the point of it? Like literally nobody is really gonna stop and read the names, guys. I really don't think so. So I know some people they do it, but like, oh man, what am I doing? I know some people do it, but guys, help! Oh my gosh. Okay. But it's not really something that I would be interested in doing. This is civil what in the world? Idoltality? I know I pronounced that incorrect because of my tongue tied, but wow. Let's see. What's my favorite book? Currently my favorite book is the Fourth Wing series. Really like it. I'm waiting for the fourth book to come out. And the author said she's not releasing it until 2027. So that's a super duper long time. I gotta wait 2 years. So, but that's my favorite book series at the current moment of time. I like fantasy books, honestly, because I read a lot of books and academic articles for school. So when I branch out to read independently, if it's not for school, if it's not for work, or if it's not for a job or something a skill that I'm trying to learn, I'm not really going to embark on an adventure. Wow, these books look so old, guys. Or somebody just didn't take care of it. I don't think I know how to read the find books in the library correctly. Evan said, oh, I'm doing the same color lilac shade, but I've cut my nails short. I can't do long nails. Okay. Kat said, LOL, like in your last stream, you said your school said you can buy a brick with your name. Yeah, I remember that. And they put it on the floor just for people to step on it. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Oh, you didn't buy one though. Okay, so your school had it too, Cats. All right. So it's a school thing that they do then. Yeah, I agree. I don't think it makes sense for you to buy a brick so people could step on it. I don't think it makes sense, but a cool backdrop in here, like really cool books, the colors. But welcome everybody. Uniquely Mia here. I am a dual degree graduate student studying public administration and criminal justice, and you're welcome for your positivity and uniqueness. So I'm just giving you a tour of my school's library. We're gonna go to a different floor because this floor just has the same thing. I was looking at these kids books. I was looking for the like various books. They have kids books. I can't show it to you because I don't want to get a false community guideline charge, but this looks fun. How do I put my... this looks really fun, this book here. I'll tell you the name of it so you guys can like search the image of it by yourself, but I don't want YouTube to see anime. It says Heroes of the Comics. Wow. Wow, guys. Look at this cover art. Like, do you see that? It's so nice. Heroes of the Comics is the name of the book. Tells you the history a little bit. It says, Drew Friedman has created an extraordinary gallery of writers, artists, editors, publishers who helped make comic books the worldwide phenomena that it has become. Wow, very interesting. We learned a lot of history about the people who contributed to making comic books really, really great. Okay, what are we saying? You're going to be a lawyer? I don't know. Maybe not. Perhaps. We'll see where God takes us, honestly, and what I decide to do. I'm going to be something that's going to make me a lot of monetary wealth. I know that for sure. So yeah, just like the video, subscribe, join the Uniquely Mia community. Stick around, and perhaps one day you'll figure out what Uniquely Mia decides to do. So yeah, this looks like a really... Wow, look at the drawings. That's really cool, the drawings. I thought it would be more kitty inside because of the cover. This is really good. This drawing is really good. Like, do you see these drawings? I mean, they look kind of scary, to be honest, in my opinion, but, like, the drawings, the illustrators who did it, they're really good. They're all white. Where's the black people in here? I'm sure some African Americans and other minorities contributed to comic book creation. Did you include these people in these books? Literally, they're all Caucasian, guys. I'm searching for like somebody who's a minority in here, guys. Wow. Okay, I would not buy this book. No diversity in here whatsoever. Really, dudes? Literally. Okay, we got. What are you? No. Yeah, we got no diversity in here at all. Nope. All right, what are you guys saying? She's going to be a doctor. Eh, perhaps. We'll see. Kat said, "Hey Anthony, how are you doing though? Glad you could be here." Um, Kat said, "Mia, have you seen the Labubu type collectibles?" Yeah, I've seen them, Kat. Bigger, they look like mermaids. Oh, wait, they have Labubu mermaids? I haven't seen those, but I've seen like the big collectible ones that look like dolls a little bit. My friend got me one. Nice. It's one from the Labubu company, Pop Mart, okay? But it has a similar face, but big, beautiful glass eyes. Wow, very nice. Yeah, I love collecting collectible items to decorate my room, but I just think they're fun. Some people see them as like wasteful, but I don't. Everybody said Dr. Mia. Okay, nice. She has pretty eyes. Thank you so much, Kingsley, for your kind words. Evan said, Cats Timo has its own approval. It's way better. Well, welcome everybody to the live stream. If you're a returning supporter, shout out to you. You know who you are. I'm definitely seeing some familiar names. Don't forget, guys, to like the live stream, all right? And do consider subscribing if you haven't already. I went to the gym today. Check out the previous live stream for my gym content. Right now, we're in the library, so I'm going to walk around and do the library. As I said, my school has about 4 to 5 floors, so let's get walking, all right? This stream, my live stream for today and for future live streams, I really do want to try and keep them outside of my room because when I'm in my room, YouTube tends Oh my God, bro. Oh my gosh. I was doing all that talking and I was muted. I do apologize. But I showed you guys, I saw the manga, the comics. It looks really cool. I only showed you a quick view of it just because I didn't want to get a false community guideline strike. And as I said, Evan, don't feel depressed. Just know, if since you said you live in Europe and like they go through the seasons like America, it's supposed to be cold. So find comfort that like global warming isn't touching your country too much. Okay, this is another floor of the library. Okay, this one has less books, but they have more study spaces. Wow, this has a lot of study spaces. So let's go to another floor. I'm going through each floor to see what they have. Whoa, that was scary. This library freaks me out though, because it's not dark, but like the lighting is yellow and like you rarely see people and it's so quiet. Literally, this library has always freaked me out. Yes, Sun Fate has definitely been missed. But I remember last time they were on the stream, they said they were in the military or something. But they are out in the real world doing awesome things. There's a lot of my supporters who have definitely gone MIA. Like Holly's one of them. We got Jonte. We got, what's his name? Dor Mobman, that was an OG supporter of mine before I even hit 1,000. Fern is one, Memphis, a lot. And like, I have more than 5,000 supporters, guys, right? So I know all 5,000 of my supporters do not consistently tune into my content. So shout out to all of y'all. But like I said, different seasons, and as different seasons occur, I mean, new people's gonna come in, new people's gonna become returning supporters are gonna become silent viewers, they may stop watching, etc. But regardless of what y'all decide to do, I do appreciate your support. Just don't unsubscribe me. I do appreciate your support. Okay, guys, what is this? This is like offices. I feel like I'm not supposed to be here. This is kind of scary. This is like the office area. Thanks, guys. I do apologize for that. I took so long to like scroll down that I did not see that I was muted. Good morning, Eric. How are you doing today? Hey, Vernon, how are you doing today? Vernon said she's muted, has no idea how long I won't be. I won't know, but really appreciate y'all. Okay, I can't exit this. I need to exit on the other side. So this is the last floor. So there's only 4 floors here. I thought there was 5. So this is like the office area. Vernon said I'll be back in about 30 minutes. Better make it 45. That's funny. But hey, Vernon, how are you doing today? Eric, how are you doing today? Thank you. Glad you like my nails. Stay tuned. I will be filming, dropping a nail video for y'all. I did add the designs to this one. I need to put oil on my nails. My nails are feeling kind of dry. So is my hand. Okay, there's another floor, but I don't know what's up there. I don't want to go up there. That's scary. What are you saying? Is that a museum? I didn't know libraries still exist. That's funny. You know what? I'll give it to you. I'll say, okay, it could be like a museum, but it's a library. I don't use any of the books in the library. I don't think any student at this school actually use the books in the library, because like my school has 2 libraries. They have the physical building, which I'm in now, and then they have an online library. So I use the online library probably like once or twice a week, because I have to write papers, I have to like read academic journal articles. So those are accessed through my school's online library. But the physical library, they still have some books. I showed you guys a lot of it. You can just rewind the stream if you want to see that, because I don't think I'm gonna pass it again because I'm exiting a different way than I entered. But they did have a museum exhibition, which is really cool. They had one about comic books, but I couldn't show you guys too much because I didn't want the comics to be categorized as cartoons by YouTube for them to give me a strike. So it's really cool though. Glad you're doing good. Great, Eric. Glad you're doing great. Sorry. Your name's jumbled in my head. But glad you're doing great, Vernon. It's good to see you as well. Always a pleasure when you are on. I went to the gym in the previous live stream, and then I decided to give you guys a mini tour of my campus just because anytime I stream in my room, YouTube thinks I'm a kid for some reason, or a minor, which I don't understand. What's this? Oh, okay, this is a study space. I've been in there before numerous times. When the internet cuts out at my school, I come here. And I tend to stay on the 2nd floor. But thank you. Glad you like my nails. Hey, what's your name? Dree. Glad you could be here. Glad you could be here. My legs hurt, man. There's a lot of stairs, guys. Nice to meet you as well. So this is the first floor. I'll show you guys what the first floor looks like. They have computer labs on the first floor. I've never used a computer here. I mean, like, I feel like most students should have a laptop, but I understand some students don't. But I feel like they come here when their laptop is dead. What is in there? Oh, wow, they have mannequins. That's one thing I will say. If you guys want to pursue, like, a higher education degree, I feel like no matter how much income you have, if you're a low-income individual, a high-income individual, you should invest in a computer. Whether that's an affordable, basic laptop, you do need it because that's where, like, you access your syllabus and things like that. So let us leave. Is the elevator broken? No, Vernon, the elevator was working. It's just when I stream, I don't like going in the elevator. I have 42%, so I'll walk around a little bit more. I forgot my external charger because I'm gonna end the stream before I go in my room, just because, like I said, I don't want to get that false community guideline strike. So I'll walk around a little bit more. I'll end the stream when my phone gets to like 30%. We're at 42 and it's on low battery mode, so I think it's pretty good. So let's walk around, see what I can show y'all. But yeah, they have an elevator. It's just when I stream, I don't like to go on elevators because that tends to like mess up the internet connection a little bit. And I just like to walk. I like to do extra things when I can. That makes me a little more active. But for everyone who's on the live stream, shout out to you guys. If you are returning supporters, I really appreciate you guys and your continued support. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to be here. That thing is broken. I was going to sit on that swing, but that swing was broken. Yeah, so thank you for taking time out of your day for being on the live stream. For everyone on, we got Eric, we got Vernon, we got VGF, we got Kat, we got we got Reed, we got Jake. What are you guys eating today? I know Kat said yesterday they had like a jerk chicken sandwich. That sounds really good. I'm just gonna eat, what am I gonna eat? I don't know. I do know, but I can't, the words aren't formulating. Chicken patty. I don't know what else so hard to come. I went to Walmart and I got just like the 2-pack of frozen chicken patties. I do have Z still frozen. If you're a returning supporter, you know I meal prepped like literally 2 weeks ago. I didn't eat out all the Z that 1 week. I have beans and I have rice, so I feel like I will cook red beans and rice. Most likely tomorrow. But yeah, I want to swing. They had another one, but somebody's on it, guys. Why are people sitting on all the swings? Like, we are not going to do this. I watch too much horror movies to do this. Why was I about to sit here and look, my back would be towards that? Am I crazy? No, we ain't doing that. We are not doing that. Where do I live? In the United States. Where do you live? VGF. Hey, Willie, welcome back. Welcome back. Vernon said, I don't take the stairs unless I have to. No, that's understandable. My mom, she'll rather take the escalator, to be honest. And there are some instances where I will definitely take the the escalator, the elevator. Like if I'm with my mom, they have a swing. Like if I'm with my mom, I'll definitely like prefer to just use what my mom uses, but that's understandable, to be honest. Oh snap, I'm gonna fall down. Why is grass slippery, guys? Wow, I'm assuming my school spent probably thousands, if not millions of dollars on that. What is that? Why in the world would they spend money on that? Like, they just have a ridiculous amount of money. They need to give me a scholarship. A full ride, they want to do that. Ugh. And we're swinging, and it's making me dizzy. And we're swinging on the swing today. On the swing today. Guys, why do I always do the peace sign? Like, why is that my go-to? Like, if I take a family picture and they're like, do something, I'm like, if I'm by myself and I'm like, if I make a video, I'm like, why is this the go-to? Is this a Gen Z thing? Are there any Gen Zers on? This is making me dizzy, guys. Oh, wow, my gosh. Swings are supposed to be fun. This is dizzy. What are y'all saying? Willie said it stinks. I think cats and Pokemon. He stinks like Evan. Okay, Willie, that was unsolicited. Why are you being mean? All right. All opinion, people, and ideas are welcome on the channel. If you guys want to have disagreements with each other, feel free to do that. But remember, let's not name call people. Let's not attack people. Let's not do things like that because that's not nice at all, right? Let's engage in respectful communication. And if we want to have disagreements, you can have those respectful disagreements, all right? You hate ice cream? Okay, it's like, gee, he doesn't like ice cream, but I don't understand you guys. I'll be honest. When you guys say you hate ice cream or you don't like a particular dessert that I like because I think it's the best thing ever, I don't understand you guys, but I understand you because what is that? It just relates back to taste buds. So yeah, you're still more than welcome, but like give me some pistachio ice cream with some chocolate chips in there from Cold Stone, and Cold Stone discontinued my pistachio ice cream with chocolate chips, which is really sad. Or some chocolate ice cream and I'll be more than happy, all right? What are we saying? Hey Turd, how are you doing? Vernon said, I don't know, I'm going to DoorDash something, maybe a small amount of groceries. Okay, nice. So you're being very health conscious with it for sure. That is so creepy, guys. That is so creepy. There was somebody sitting on that swing right over there and they just disappeared. Like, I know they probably got up and walked away, but like, how did you walk away so fast? Where did you go? Guys, you saw that guy who was on that swing like right there, right? Where did he go? There's no way he disappeared that fast. I literally turned my head for 1 second and he was gone. Oh my gosh, bro. I watch too much horror movies. Like, why did he disappear? He disappeared way too quick for me. There's no way. That's crazy. Anyway, let's like, where's all the people at? I want to go where the people's at now. I see a lot of cars. They're employees. Willie said, can you block Evan? He's bugging me. You could block him yourself, Willie. But Evan has been a consistent supporter of Uniquely Mia, and I definitely do appreciate their support. And they have typed nothing but kind words towards Uniquely Mia and the guest stars on the channel. So yeah. Willie touched me without consent. That is not nice. Call 911, Turd. Call 911, report it to the authorities. And if you're joking about that, that is never something to joke about because sexual assault is not funny in any way, okay? Vernon said, I don't like escalators. I always feel like I'm gonna fall. Really? No, I can understand that. Have you ever been like on an escalator that's steep? The worst thing ever is going on an extremely steep escalator. I don't like when somebody builds something like that. I'm like, why did you do that? But I can understand that for sure. I can understand that for sure. Going on an escalator and feeling like you're gonna fall. That guy just disappeared. That was so creepy, man. Like literally, I turned my head for literally less than a second. Well, and I turned it back, they're gone. You bet I have a strong toe grip. What? Well, we got a lot of people who are obsessed with feet, but I don't know. I've never actually tried picking up like a pen or like a water bottle with my toe. But if my life depended on it, perhaps I can survive. I have no idea. Vernon, when you say you didn't see anyone, did like you saw somebody when I was walking, right? Like walking towards the swing? Or you didn't see anyone when I got up and left? What? I'm not seeing ghosts, guys. Ghosts, I believe in ghosts, but like, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, ghosts. If you want to follow me home, if you're a nice ghost, a mean ghost, get away from me. You're not welcome, all right? And that is how you keep the ghosts away, guys. But like, that was so creepy. Literally, I'm not even joking. That was creepy. But let's get out of here, guys. So let's go into Student Center a little bit. That's a place where they'll have people and I could like walk around a little more and keep the stream on. So I would go to the dining hall, but I don't have meal swipe. So tomorrow I'll go to the dining hall after my gym exercise. So Yeah, this is the entrance over here. Hey, John, that toe grit comment is hilarious. No, it is. It just came out of nowhere, to be honest. Really did come out of nowhere. Hey, Spa, how are you doing today? Wait, Vernon and Spa, you're both saying y'all didn't see anybody? Don't freak me out now. That's kind of creepy. But yeah, so normally on the weekdays in here is super duper crowded with people. My mom asked me to send her something. You know when you send your parents stuff, and they don't save the stuff, so they want you to send the stuff? I'm like, why don't you save it? I'm on stream, so I'll send it to her after, guys. What is in here? So this is what you could get. They have, no, let's leave. They have Starbucks, but they're closed. I could have gotten like a lemon pound cake from Starbucks. Their lemon cake is really good. Vernon said, I was scared to get on an escalator. Okay. When I was little, I think I'm still traumatized. Yeah, that's true. It's like my mom said when I was like a toddler. My mom said that I wasn't scared of dogs, but then my mom said one time she saw me going close to a dog, and then my mom started screaming at me like not to touch the dog because my mom was scared. And ever since I can remember, I have always been scared of dogs. So, yeah, you can definitely be traumatized or scared from when you're young, and you probably won't even remember it. But as you grow up, that fear is definitely going to still remain with you. Where in the world are all the people? Okay, they got a guy over there. Because I'm like, how am I walking and I don't see nobody? That's just kind of scary. But Chick-fil-A's closed. Let's sit down for a minute. I need to sit down. Oh. Alright, guys. Willie said I have a question. Do I always talk about Evan? I do think so, Willie. Yeah, you have been on the stream, a consistent supporter for a while, and you do ask about them a lot. Vernon said I didn't see anyone at all. Maybe I just didn't notice. Oh no. But you don't recall seeing anybody at all? I'm gonna have to rewatch this stream. I'm gonna have to rewatch this stream. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna rewatch the stream. If paranormal activity starts happening, this is the moment. This is the live stream we need to show the new Ed and Lorraine, whoever they are, in 2025, right? That's creepy. Hey Black Jade, how are you doing today? There's an entity behind me. I rebuke you, entity. You are not welcome. You are not welcome, all right? Willie said, I think Turd Ferguson didn't flush the toilet. Okay. I don't know who Turd Ferguson is. Hey, Eric, glad you love my fingers. Vernon said, you're a dream, okay. I'm in a dream where I'm the last person on Earth. That would be so scary, guys. I would not like that at all. I really wouldn't. I always talk about the apocalypse and all that, like thinking I would survive, guys. I think I'm going out with the first wave. If I'm the last person on Earth, or like something like that, I'm going out with the first wave. I can't do it. And if I'm in a dream like that, that would be so scary. Like, I guess I'm used to I'm used to people being around, but like if you're just walking and you see nobody, that's kind of creepy. So all of that, you're telling me, Vernon, all of this is in my head. I'm imagining the live stream, right? Or just like a hallucination in the individual. No, there are some people like that though, because they do have like extreme mental health conditions for sure. But like I've definitely heard, what is it? What do you call it? Conspiracy theories. I've definitely heard some conspiracy theories where people are like, this is all a simulation and this isn't real. Like I've definitely heard a lot of things like that. So who knows? It could all be just a simulation. We'll never know. I mean, you could know, but like we'll never know. So yeah. Kat said, Mia, I read that fears are highly genetic. My mom is a strong woman and never shakes, okay? But I saw her scream because of a frog. Oh no, when you were as a kid, so you're still terrified? Yeah, I can understand that for sure. Like, yeah, I can understand that. It's like, what does my mom say? My mom said when I was like in her stomach, she drank a lot of chocolate milk. And like, if I go somewhere and like they give me the option for chocolate milk, I'm gonna get chocolate milk 9 times out of 10. Like, I love hot chocolate. I don't drink it often, but like hot chocolate is my favorite thing. Chocolate milk, really do love chocolate milk. I just had to stop buying it at my school because I would get the chocolate milk that had like the protein in it because that's what my school sold, and protein makes you gain weight. I didn't notice that until like I started drinking it a lot, and I'm like, why is my face getting round? I was like, oh, because I'm drinking chocolate milk like every single day, so I stopped buying it. But so I can definitely see that, how like if I can definitely see like if your mother eats something or eat something a lot or drink something a lot, like when she's when you're in her uterus developing, I can definitely see how like you would thus develop the taste buds. You love that thing. So I can understand how like if your parent has this fear and you witness that fear from when you're young, you grow up, you'll have that fear within itself. So yeah, that is true. Because yeah, my mom, the only thing that to my knowledge that she's scared of is literally dogs, and I'm terrified of dogs, like literally. So yeah. Yes, cats, I was finally able to get it unmuted. I did not even notice that it was muted. It's just like sometimes my finger just like pressed the mute button on accident, and I can't even hide the mute button. Okay, so they have lighting. I just turned the lighting on. Okay, cool. So yeah, I didn't even know that. All right, what are we saying? Willie said, Cats and Pokemon is here because he saw me. Okay. Vernon said, yes, I'm not really making this comment. It's all in my head. Oh, no. Wow. You know what? If this is all in my head and you're not really making the comment, I think we have definitely, that just shows how advanced my mind is and how intricate it works, because it created all of you, and it created all of your unique personalities, and like this world building that I did with my eyes to see all this stuff. I'm like concerned, why wasn't my simulation, if this is all in my head, like I don't know, like some exotic beach somewhere, or like some Egypt or something, so I can see the pyramids or like the Great Wall of China or something like that. I don't know why, but like shout out to me in my head for like the world building. Very, very creative with that. Love to see it. So I got 24% on my phone, 28. So I'm walking to my room. As I walk, if at any point in time I freeze, I do apologize. I'm gonna take the route where I don't freeze. But like I said, I do want to end the live stream to my room, just because I don't want YouTube to give me a false community guideline strike, because they have done that in my room. That's a consistent pattern. Anytime in my room, 9 times out of 10, they'll give me a false community guideline strike. So if I do freeze, thank you so much everyone for being on the live stream. I really appreciate y'all. I'm not in the stream now, I'll walk, but if I freeze, I'm doing my outro now. Remember, I'll be back with another stream tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that live stream should be a little longer because I'll have like my meal plan, so I can go in the dining hall and sit down in there for a while. As I said, you might get another stream today from my mom. I'm not sure, but just subscribe with your post notifications turned on. My mom is enjoying her life, so she's doing something really fun, right? So she's going to stream her adventure spontaneously for y'all. So yeah, I'll still stream for you guys at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday, Sundays. On Monday, I'll stream at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and on Friday, I'll stream at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But outside of those times, my mom's gonna live stream. So yeah, enjoy my mom's live streams. Send her lots of love. She really appreciates it when you guys do, and I do appreciate it as well. But yeah, let me continue walking, and I'll continue to respond to as much comments as possible. But if I do freeze, do apologize for that. Okay, guys, I'm back. I don't know what just happened. That was really weird. Sorry about that. You guys are still here, right? Okay, sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened. But let me go back and respond to some of y'all. What are we saying? What are we saying? Girl, you look like my best friend. Okay. Hey, bestie. How are you doing today? Glad you could be here. What are we saying? Jade said, what's more scared? Me? Is me stuck in a demonic dimension and I'm the only human there. No, that would be scary for sure. Like, I have faith. I know my faith's gonna protect me, but like at the same time, if I'm the only person there and I'm not demonic and I'm human, I don't know if I'm gonna survive that. Like that's low key. That's not even low key. That's high key scary. Like, that is just so scary, honestly. Kat said, Mia, have you watched videos about what's it like to have schizophrenia? Oh no, betraying, but then movies are not a good representation. It's literally so terrifying. Those poor people, it's like living in constant horror movies, although they're like having episodes. Wow. No, I can imagine. You know what movie I did see that I think was an interesting personification of mental health, which is, it could have been schizophrenia, but I'm not 100% sure, was the horror movie Scream. Like, if you watch the horror movie Scream, particularly the second one, all of everything that occurred, it literally happened inside of the main character's head. And when I tell you that was a horror movie, it was a literal horror movie. And when I saw that movie, I was really able to comprehend that, hey, there are some people out there who actually live like that, and that is their daily life. That they think they do horrible things and they're just in constant fear, but that's just how God created them, I guess, and that's how their brain developed. So that really shows why mental health treatment is important and why mental health shouldn't be stigmatized, because sometimes people will be experiencing very horrific things inside their head, but they're scared to receive treatment because of stigma and things like that. So if anybody's on the live stream and you feel like you suffer from a mental health condition, no matter how minor it may seem, please go out, please receive treatment, because it's very, very important. Vernon said, it's like Sims in real life. If you freeze, it's a glitch. Wow. No, Vernon, you actually thought this through. So wait, Vernon, you are bringing up valid claims, right? You're bringing up valid claims that could actually happen. So what, are you the game master then? Are you supposed to be the game master, Vernon, or like the person who created the simulation, or did you like revolt? Did you revolt against the game master, so now you're just airing out all the secrets on what's happening? Oh man, my phone is 19%. I gotta walk quick to my room. They said if my phone dies and I'm outside, I should have, my phone should still unlock my room, but I don't want to test that theory, so let's walk, guys. Okay, we're here. Nice. I don't know how YouTube just glitched. I was doing like the outro in case I froze, and literally YouTube like logged me out of the app. I think the app is glitching, because yesterday, as I said, if you were on that stream, I literally couldn't see your comment on my phone, but I emailed YouTube. I think I annoyed YouTube with the amount of times I emailed them yesterday to fix the problem. So the issue's fixed, but I updated my YouTube app. I cleared the cache and all that, but it's still glitching for some reason. At all, because there are people in society who need governmental assistance to survive, and I feel like you said that because, I mean, you think it's going to be cheaper for you if those things don't exist anymore. You think it mostly impacts minority groups. If you look at the statistics, 9 times out of 10, it probably doesn't impact minority groups the most, and it's not going to make things cheaper for you. So if you are truly a believer of God, you just contradicted yourself, because in the Bible, thou shalt not judge, treat others how you would like to be treated. It's all quotes from the Bible, all right? I'm sure the Bible says, be kind to thy neighbor, be kind to people. So typing something like that is not being kind at all. Imagine if things that you needed to survive was taken away. So, yeah. What is it? So what is it, like a wolf's in sheep's clothing? So for somebody to say that taking away needs that are necessary for people to live is like saying the devil in God's clothing. So that's not nice to say at all. So let's just remember that as we continue to communicate with each other in a kind and respectful way, all right? Kat said Vernon is like the Saw clown. No. Like, for real, that is so true. That's kind of, you're really making me think, though, that all this is just a simulation. And you know what? You got to be careful, because sometimes you'll listen to people speak, and it's like those theories like that, which can really make people think interesting. Really just glitched out. It happened again, guys. It literally just glitched out. And I don't know what YouTube just glitched me out. So I'm gonna have to update the YouTube app. I'm gonna have to delete it from my phone and re-download it because it just glitched me out. For an instant, they're just a regular person trying. I mean, your theories were definitely, but like, hey, I feel like if you haven't thought about it, maybe try to write like a movie script or something, because I can definitely see that in a good movie for sure. Definitely see that. Renan said, I've never seen any of the Saw movies. I don't know if I should. They're one of like my favorite movie genres in a way, because it shows you how careful you really need to be. But I will say, I do know about the clown from the Saw movie. However, I could not get past the first 5 minutes of the Saw movie just because of how gory it was. When I tell you that movie was literally like, oh my gosh, this is what we're doing. I was like, there's no way I could do this. Cat, I never watched Saw either. It's too scary for me. Yeah, it's just really gory. Clown, okay. What makes you think Willie? But shout out to all the people on the live stream. Really appreciate y'all. Black Mirror. The name sounds really familiar. But since you said it's a TV show, I don't think I've seen it. I feel like I've seen a movie with a similar username. Not username, but I think I've seen a movie with a similar title, like Black Mirror. But I don't think I've seen that show. But I'll look into it, Cats, because I feel like, I don't think it's the first time you asked me this. I'll look and see. Is it on Netflix or something? I'll look and see if I can find it. Okay, my phone, I'm really pushing it to the limit with this. My phone has 13%. 13! But luckily, I'm close to my room. Vernon said, I watched the first few Final Destination movies. Not It's a Gore? Yeah. No. I have seen all the Final Destination movies, and when I tell you they are so gory, over the summer we went, like my Stu, my mom, and G. Don't ask me why G saw the Final Destination. We didn't think it would be that scary, guys. We really didn't. We traumatized him. I traumatized myself by going to see that movie because I was the one to recommend it because I really wanted to see it. When I tell you the last Final Destination movie that just came out was so scary. It wasn't even scary. It was just ridiculously gory. It was so gory. So Final Destination is like one of those movies you'll watch and it'll really make you think about all the ways you could die. Because literally, all the things that go wrong. Because literally, after we came out the theater, everyone in my family, like, okay, we're back. So let me answer these questions here. Let me just finish up responding to y'all, and then I'm going to end the stream because I'm really scared of going in my room with this live stream. But yeah, as I said, Final Destination, it really makes you think of all the things that could go wrong, which could lead to you not being here anymore. Because after we saw the movie, everyone in my family, we were like, oh, this lamp could fall, this street light could fall down, it could flip the car over, and we could be scratched. So it's like, it's really, a Final Destination is a movie. You got to disassociate after you watch it because it's really kind of scary. It's not scary, but it's gory and it makes you think a lot. What are we saying? If you watch Black Mirror, just don't watch the first episode. It's morally disgusting. Okay, Cats. Cats and Miley Cyrus did an episode about Black Mirror. Sounds interesting. So I'll look into it for sure. Love Miley Cyrus. Cool music. Kat said Mia Willie is trying to rage bait me. No, I see it. I definitely see it for sure. Shout out to you, Cats, for not falling for the rage bait. Vernon said it doesn't bother me to see gore. It's just corny for me. No, I can see that. It's basically how many different ways people can die. That is true. And you're right. That is essentially what Final Destination is. How many ways people can die in the most extreme and sometimes using everyday products, which makes it kind of somewhat scary. But yeah, I really hate gore movies. Like when I watch a horror movie, if it's gory, I know that the director / writer did not be creative with like the writing, because gore is like the last default. And I feel like gore, it makes people desensitized to violence in social media, or not even social media, but the world in general. And we see that a lot sometimes when we look at the world. People are becoming desensitized to violence, which isn't good at all. But I feel like when we watch horror movies and they are just so gory with it, it really does contribute to the increased desensitization of violence in society, which isn't good. Hey Harold, how are you doing? Mia's the realest person on this YouTube. Thank you so much for your kind words. Really appreciate you guys, but I feel like everyone is real in their own way for sure. Okay, Kat said, yeah, that's true. The name of the game when horror movie, how can we unalive this character? Like, exactly. And that's why I feel like I like slasher movies a way. Like, slashers are not good, but like when I say slasher movies, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre in a way, like what is it? I Know What You Did Last Summer. The Scream franchise. I feel like those are really good horror movie franchises because it's not too gory, and it's not that gory because it came out like in the early 2000s, late 1990s. So I guess people, that wasn't acceptable to show that much gore. And there's always a final girl in those movies, and the final girl is the person who's gonna survive, right? You know, like everybody around her is probably not gonna make it, but the final girl's gonna survive. So it's like somebody to root for, which makes it a little more realistic. So yeah, and yeah, the classics, like you said, for sure. 313 classics. Vernon said, "Oh, Mortal Kombat is so good." No, I saw Mortal Kombat for the first time, I think in January, and I'm like, how come I've never seen this movie before? It is a great movie. And then they came out with the second Mortal Kombat, or they said they're coming out with a second one. Where's the characters? None of the OG characters from the first one's returning. I wanted those characters to return, but Mortal Kombat, top tier. Really like that movie. But I was a kid, so you was easily entertained. Willie said today, okay, one bed was like a swimming pool. I couldn't make it. Huh? I'm kind of switching that. Yeah, open my room. All right, so let's see. As you can notice, I'm staying out of my room because I go in my room, I feel like YouTube's gonna mess with me. What are you saying? Vernon said, okay, read that. Vernon said, no, the movie was horrible. Oh, you're referring to the games? Oh, okay. I've never played the games. I've only seen the movie. So this is what I got. This is what I'll eat today. I can wash my hands. How much percent I got? All right, what are we saying? Oh, hi. Willie said, I suppose. Okay. Thanks for letting us know, Willie. Kat said, Mia, can you make, a blank corner in your room because I love your room lives. No, I really do. I feel like, Kat, what I will do, because I've noticed on Monday when I stream, I tend to stream from like sitting on my bed, and there's like a blank wall there. So I feel like I can stream from that one, but I feel like I would have to fix my hair a little different. I don't want to say it's my hair, but I don't know what, because yesterday, YouTube didn't give me a false community guideline strike yesterday, but what happened was they took out the comments from my live stream, like they took out the comments from the stream on my phone, right? I gotta send my mom something, guys, 1 second. They took out the comments from the stream on my phone, and I contacted customer service, and they said it's because YouTube said I violated the child safety guidelines, right? But like, I was the only person on the stream. How can I violate the child safety guidelines if a child wasn't on the stream according to the law, right? So I've noticed that I feel like it's my hair. Like if YouTube sees my hair in my room for some reason, I guess because it's colorful and all that, they think I'm a kid or whatever. So I can definitely still stream from my room, Cats, and I'll still continue to do that, but I'll just have to like loose out my braids and probably do like, I don't know, something puffy at my hair. So let me read up some of these comments, and then we'll see. You eat a lot of those. Wait, I eat a lot of those. Different brand though. Okay, yeah. This isn't the best brand. There's like I want to say Tower Island. I think that's a good brand, but there's like a factory in New York that sells them, and you get it with cocoa bread. They're my favorite. So they're okay, but that's not the best brand of like chicken patties that I've ever had. Hey Glenn, how are you doing? Are you putting the food in the community fridge? Yeah, it's frozen, so I'm good, it's frozen. Wooly said, I have a question. What do you think happens in my bed? You sleep? Okay, like done. So yeah, that's in the oven. I put it in the oven. I didn't even check how many degrees I have to bake it on. I just put it in there. But it has to be baked for 350 degrees for about 45 minutes. And I put it too high. I don't want it to burn. So yeah, 350, 45 minutes. Let me get my iPod. My phone's gonna die. I only have 11%. I'm finished. Okay, 1 second. Plug my phone. Charging. Just charging. I have to text my mom this thing. Let me see if I could find what she wants. One minute. Yeah, the YouTube app is glitching, guys. It's the YouTube app that's glitching. It just logged me out of the stream again. Alright, let me find this. I'm looking for my saved passwords. 1 second. Saved passwords. You guys are gonna freeze for 1 second. 1 minute. Minute, guys, I'm coming back again. Minute, guys, I'm coming back again. Sorry about that, but let me read up some of these comments. What are you guys saying? Yep, in the fridge, in the fridge. No, I don't remember the brand name. Hey, how are you doing, sir? What are we saying? Or Siri? Vernon said maybe YouTube is messing with you for whatever reason. I hear other completers complain about that a lot. Yeah, and it really sucks when that happens with YouTube, but I'll give them the benefit of the doubt because it's just like logging me out for some reason, which is really weird. So, I don't know. Don't know. So guys, what I'll go ahead and do is end the stream here. I'll do an Eat With Me session, but I'll post like YouTube shorts for y'all. So I'll be back again tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another live stream with you guys. So shout out to you. I really, really do appreciate your continued support. Thank you so much for it. Have a great day and stay positive. Bye guys.